Hello everyone, welcome to Nilanjana's exclusive English lessons. And today I am continuing with Act 1, Scene 5 of Macbeth. And here, just to give you a gist, Lady Macbeth, she reads her husband's letter. Now, Macbeth, before coming back to his castle, he sends her a letter. And in that letter, when she reads it, she could instantly smell ambition in the air. And at the same time, she also fears that Macbeth is too full of the like milk of human kindness. Means he's too gentle and he's too kind to seize the crown. He doesn't have that the ruthlessness in him. But what does she do? She promises to pour her own venom into his ears. And her words, the way she speaks over here, we have a very famous soliloquy of Lady Macbeth in this scene, and it reveals a mind that plays dirty to win clean. And she also tells Macbeth that you need to be like a serpent. So the scene sets the stage for foul deeds cloaked in fair appearances. All right, so let's begin. Enter Macbeth's wife alone with a letter. So she reads the letter, and she's reading out the letter loudly. And what does she say? That her husband had written. He tells her about the witches who carried the most reliable information, and their two predictions had turned out to be true. And he is eagerly waiting for the last and the most important one. So, two predictions. The two predictions are Glamis and Thane of Cawdor. Okay, so these two predictions have come out to be true, and the final one, he's actually waiting for it, the last and the most important one. So he conveys this message to his wife, and he calls her that you are my dearest partner of greatness. Okay, you are my dearest partner of greatness, and therefore I convey this message to you that you should also be a part of my happiness. You should also be a part of my rejoicements. I don't want you to be ignorant of the rejoicements, and therefore I am sharing this message with you. Now, after reading the letter, she is talking to herself, and she's talking as if Macbeth is present there. We already know Macbeth is not here, but it is as if she's talking to her husband. So, what does she say? That yes, Glamis and Cawdor, these two titles, they have come true, and the kingship is yet to come. But at the same time, she fears that Macbeth is too full of the milk of human kindness. Human beings are believed to be kind, gentle, but you are too full. You are actually very kind, so that you will not take the easiest route, the easiest path to fulfill the ambition. You may not take it. Okay, and the he is great and ambitious, but it should also be accompanied with some ruthlessness. Okay, you have ambition, but that illness is missing. Illness refers to the ruthless. He is great and ambitious, but it should also be accompanied by ruthlessness. Illness over here refers to ruthlessness. And he does not want to fulfill his ambition by unfair means, because he's unwilling to show himself before the world as a dishonest person. If he fails to fulfill his ambition, he will again be the unhappiest person. So what does she do? She calls him quickly. So she calls him quickly, and she is determined to pour her spirits in Macbeth's ears. And she tells that I'm going to drive away all your hesitations with my strong words, bold speech that prevents you from getting the golden round. Now, the golden round here refers to the crown. So I'm going to do all that. And which fate and metaphysical aid. Fate is destiny, and metaphysical aid is the supernatural beings. They have already made you achieve, but yes, something is stopping you, and I'm going to fulfill that. If you are enjoying the video, do not forget to like and share this video with somebody who may look for the explanation. And yes, personal classes are also being taken for grade 11, 12 ISC. So those who are interested can get back to me. And yes, also we have some amazing t-shirts, cool and comfortable t-shirts. You can also check that out. I'm sharing the link in the description box. And you also have some amazing discounts, by the way. Okay, so let's get back. Yes, enter messenger at this point. So a messenger enters here and he conveys the message that Duncan would be staying at their castle that night. Now this is an incredible information, because a king usually never stays at his general's castle. Like a king hardly leaves his own palace and stays somewhere else. And so Lady Macbeth is very shocked, and she tells that, you are mad to say such things. And she does not believe him, but later on she comes to know the truth. Now the messenger tells that one of the messengers who had actually shared the news, he was panting for breath as he had ran a long distance, so he could only convey this much. Now after hearing this, Lady Macbeth tells that the raven, which is actually a bird of ill omen, is croaking the murder of Duncan. Himself is horse that croaks the fatal entrance of Duncan. At this point of time, when the messenger exits, we have Lady Macbeth's very powerful soliloquy. So, what does she say? She invokes the evil spirits that wait to enter a human mind to destroy her womanly nature. Now, women are believed to be more kind, they are gentle, they have that motherly instinct in them. So, she knows that if she continues with that womanly nature, she may not be able to fulfill her husband's ambition and to some extent her own ambition also. So, she invokes the spirits and asks them to destroy her womanly nature and fill her from the top to the toe with maximum cruelty possible. She also tells that let it curdle her blood so that the flow of vital spirit in it is stopped and no message may reach her heart to stir up pity, nor intrude between her purpose and the achievement of it. Come to my woman's breast and take my milk for gall. She also tells the spirits to change the milk in her breast to poison. And she tells these things to the spirits because the spirits are always waiting to cause universal evil. She asks the night to cover as a shroud. Come, thick night, and pall thee in the dunnest smoke of hell. So she calls the night to cover as a shroud in the darkest smoke of hell, so that my keen knife see not the wound it makes, nor heaven peep through the blanket of the dark to cry, hold, hold. So the knife may not see the wound it makes. Of course, here the knife refers to the knife that would be used to kill Duncan, nor any ray of divine light may enter, reminding her of the cruel deed that she is about to make. Okay, so this is what she tells, and we can understand that how strong she tries to become, because to fulfill her own or husband's ambition is of utmost importance to her. At this point, Macbeth enters and she greets Macbeth with the two former titles, and she also promises him of future kingship. So she tells that thy letters have transported me beyond. Your letters have already told me, have already conveyed that, you have been given these two titles. And her letter, the letter which she read, had carried her out of the present with its ignorance of the future. And she senses that future shaping itself at that moment. So Macbeth once again informs that Duncan is going to come here tonight. Lady Macbeth says that when is he going to go away? Tomorrow, as he purposes. And see, Lady Macbeth, what she tells that Duncan would not see the dawn the next day. So she is determined to kill him. Oh, never shall sun that morrow see. He will not see the sun the next day. And she reminded her husband to mask his face that would not show his innermost thoughts. She told him that in order to deceive, let his behavior fit the occasion. She also asked him to be like an innocent flower, but to sting when the necessary time comes. So he has to mask his thought, mask his face. He needs to look like the innocent flower, but when the time will come to commit the murder, he has to do it. Okay, the management of that night should be left in her hands so that later they can enjoy several nights of sovereignty with kingly power and masterdom. So, this is only one night that you have to give it to my dispatch, and later on we will enjoy several nights of sovereign sway, means kingship. and Mastodon. We are going to be the kings and the queen. So therefore, of course, you just leave everything to my hand. But you can see that Macbeth was still in a state of indecision. He was still indecisive. He was in a dilemma. And he said that, okay, I'm going to talk about it further. Lady Macbeth, once again, she reminded him to only look about with a clear conscience. Only look up clear. Only look up clear means you need to have clarity in your thoughts. Okay. And not to show that unusual expression that will make men think that he has something on his mind. The scene ends here. So we are done with Act 1, Scene 5. Now there is an irony over here. What is the irony? The irony lies in the fact that, ruthless though she appears, Lady Macbeth, but she fails to give a complete character sketch of her lord, of her husband. She overestimates her own power to do evil. She thinks she can do all that, and she underestimates Macbeth's resoluteness. Why I'm saying so? Because otherwise, later on, you will find there would not have been a sleepwalking scene revealing a pathetic lunatic. Okay, so therefore, this is the irony that though she tries to be extremely cruel, yet she is not that strong as she imagined herself to be. Okay, and yes, that's all. If you have enjoyed the video, if you're looking for line by line explanation, of course, I'm trying to give a gist of the play, trying to explain to you the important lines. And as I said, personal classes are there. If you are still looking for detailed analysis, you can take that option. And yes, I'm also on other social media channels, so please follow me because I also share many updates over there. I don't want you to miss out anything. Let's stay connected. And yes, the last few scenes are already there. So, Act 1, Scene 4, if you have not watched, please go and watch it. And that's all for today. And of course, as I said, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe, and check our products also, like starting with a little bit of style. That's cool and comfortable t shirts from our end. That's all. Thank you and have a beautiful, beautiful day ahead.